Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Just wanted to come on this live stream and give you an updated forecast when it comes to today. It's hot and humid, that's for sure, but we are seeing these scattered storms already starting to pop up with really just better overall coverage when it comes to Magnolia State. We've got some stronger ones. They're moving into homes, going into parts of Sharkey and Humphreys County as well. Yazoo County's getting in on a little bit of action as well with thunderstorms. But so far in the metro area, staying a little bit farther around, but we can expect here some to hit or miss our area as well. But a little bit farther down to our southwest in Wilkinson County, stronger storms when it comes to this afternoon. 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. This one that's on the southwestern part of Wilkinson County is in effect for the next 18 minutes. So it should wrap up by around, let's say, around 2:15, and then this one should wrap up around 2:45. That's in the more central part along that Highway 61 route. So if you get in on the rain, you're one of the lucky ones because that helps you to cool down. But if you haven't gotten the rain, it's very hot and humid this afternoon. Feels like temperatures are going to be into those triple-digit values here in the metro, feeling like 107 degrees, feeling like just between that 105 to 110 degree margin, so heat advisory. But you can see farther out west, even warmer, like in areas in Yazoo City, Rolling Fork feeling like 110, and Vicksburg feeling like 111. So we do have that heat advisory and extreme heat warnings in effect. So areas, let's say west of 55 corridor, extreme heat warnings. Everybody else out to the east, down to our south, you're under those heat advisories. And one thing for sure is these are most likely going to get extended going into tomorrow, just because we're going to still see those hot and humid conditions, and unfortunately just spotty showers. It's not going to be overall coverage. So for today, a 40% chance, Tuesday about a 20% chance, and Wednesday a 30%. But we're going to see that rise up by the end of the work week. So those scattered storms going to keep affecting us into the early evening hours. We could see a few lingering into the nighttime as well. But by your Tuesday morning, another dry start. Then we do it again for tomorrow. Little isolated showers here and there popping up, but overall not as good coverage when it comes to our tomorrow afternoon into the evening, and they should wrap up by the nighttime. But you can see by our Wednesday, scattered storms again affecting us, and we can expect these ones to affect us into our Wednesday night. But another dry start by the time we get to your Thursday. And the nice thing is, by the end of this work week, we're finally going to see some relief. We just got to get through the midweek. So for our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, forecasted highs in the upper 90s. Thursday still going to be a warm one in those mid 90s, but by our Friday going into this weekend, that's where we're finally going to see those high temperatures, and along with that, our morning lows closer to our average for this time of the year. So finally, we're going to see a little bit of a cool down. That's all due to a frontal system passing over us. It's also why we have better rain coverage totals when it comes to, let's say, our Thursday and Friday. We should see more of those storms be widespread. Now, tropical satellite, we've been talking about it. Here's Hurricane Aaron. Very strong hurricane right now, Category 4 major hurricane with 140 mile per hour winds. It's been wobbling here and there, but they do still expect it to keep on moving its way to the north, and then by Tuesday evening a Category 3, and then it starts to curve, moving its way out to the northeast, and it'll keep downgrading as we go throughout the rest of this work week. So that's a nice thing. We're not seeing a direct impact when it comes to the United States, so always a good thing. Now, here's of course Hurricane Aaron, but now we have another tropical wave behind it that we got to keep an eye on. Only a 10% chance through the next 2 days, but a medium, a 60% chance of development through the next 7. So this is the next system we're going to have to keep an eye on, especially with these tropical waves once we get into the month of August. We really start to see them ramp up a little bit better. So it'll be a system we keep an eye on, and of course, we'll keep on giving you the updates with this new one that we're tracking. So recapping your 8-day forecast. When it comes to today to the midweek, hot and humid in the afternoons. Still fairly humid on your Thursday, but frontal system will finally pass over us. So by Friday into this weekend, we're looking at temperatures, or let's say highs in the lower 90s, the morning lows in the lower 70s, so finally closer to our average for this time of the year.